Welcome everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you are. I hope you are doing well. So, right now, I'm on live both TikTok and YouTube. So, you can find me on YouTube. You can find me at Paul Krista, Makbule at Paul Krista. That's PAULCHRISTAH space capital M small c capital B lowercase UNDE at Paul Krista, uppercase P lowercase AULCHRISTAH. So without further ado, for TikTok Live, you can find me on MacBoon68 USRN. So you join me for this live. Today is 18 May 2025, or rather you can say May 18, 2025. And to go straight to the point, today I just want to talk of NCLEX. People do wonder what's this NCLEX. This NCLEX is like an examination body that gives you go ahead so that you can continue with your practice. So what does it mean in full? So what it means in full is N stands for national, C stands for council, L stands for licensure, and X stands for examination. So for you to be eligible to do NCLEX, you must have completed your assigned duration course in your home country and you become a registered nurse in your home country. So even if you are practicing in your home country as a nurse, you still have to do this NCLEX so that you become an international RN. So when you practice your nursing at your home country, you are locally recognized RN in your own country. So NCLEX is an examination that is being done. If at all you want to explore the other side of the world, it is being done by the US, Australia, and Canada. If at all you want to go practice there, so that's where you have to do, and it is a must, you have to do your NCLEX and pass the NCLEX. So how do you become one? So to become one, it depends with your own goal. You can either decide to do it as a private candidate or as a sponsored candidate. What do I mean by those two things? So as a private candidate, this is whereby you decide that you do it by your own, you search for material by your own, and you read by your own. When ready for exam, you just do the booking by your own. You travel to the booking center or the exam center and do the NCLEX. So once you've done the NCLEX as a private candidate, so what next? So if you still want to continue to do your things as a private candidates, so you can search for job as a private candidate, which will be faster provided that you have some cash. It will be faster because the process, it is you who dictates it, how it's gonna go. So once you search for job, they will walk you through the requirements which you'll have to do every procedure they tell you, and you must do them legally so that you do not irate all your hard savings in terms of investing in your international dream. So once you get the job, it is you to organize how you travel to the area you're gonna get assignment. Once every documentation is done, so it is faster because it is you who dictates, as I've said earlier. So, but each and everything has pros and cons, of which those ones we better talk later. So today I was just talking of NCLEX. So on the other side, if you decided to do as a sponsored candidate, there's so many agencies that are legally registered. So first and foremost, I can talk of, you can maybe opt to do it with there is this one called Adevia. You can do it with Adevia, MedPro, OGP, Harvard. There is this one, Connecticut. Name them. There's so many. But before you choose, please consult your colleagues who have gone through so that at least you can be well guided in whatever you want to do. So, for an instance, like I myself, or rather, I did with the OGP, and OGP was registered as my college while I was doing the prep NCLEX preparation, whereby I did use Kaplan. So there's so many resources you can use. Me, I used Kaplan, though it is much challenging, but Kaplan, the tougher it is, the good it builds your psychological in terms of any other questions that may arise. So mine did expire. So, for example, mine Kaplan login. So if you check Kaplan login, maybe I can share this coin. So when you do like this, share, nope, just pass. Yeah, so with this one, that's the resources. After resources, click here to access RN Institutional Life Online. So once you register, they are going to give you the enrollment identification number, the purchase date. For instance, mine I did purchase 3rd January 2020, and it did expire on April 21st, 2020. So that one was for 3 months. So actually, that one was my second time doing NCLEX. The first one, sometimes back. So The journey kind of is not something rosy, but it is just perseverance and determination. If you are determined and your perseverance in your dream, nothing can buy you. Do fall down, rise up, collect yourself, and move on. So, as I did say earlier, the options are you to choose. If you want to be bonded and get protected, you better use agency. If you want your freedom, but put you at somehow a challenging position in that if you have a challenge or a problem, there's there's no one to hold you on because you're just lonely. So I told you everything has got cons and pros, of which me I can only talk of mine, which is sponsored, of which my sponsor was O'Grady Payton International. If at all you don't know it. So without much ado, unless anyone has got a question, you can ask. You can put it down there so that when I find time, I can ask. I can answer them appropriately. So, mhm. Thank you so much once again for those who have joined me at this particular moment. It is something that I am just trying to grow up with. I'm still new. Mhm.